How's it going today, guys? Today we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of 3 different charts all together at the same time of the same spots. It's got nothing to do with coverage of these charts, just the level of detail. That way you can see which brand has the best level of detail. That way you can find and make out what spots are even better, see what it looks like, see what you want to be fishing, and that way you guys can make sure you guys are going to have the most success on the water. So that being said, we're going to be comparing Navionics, CMAP, and CMOR mapping, comparing them all together. Link down below in the description all the cards and the ones from an authorized CMOR dealer. That way if you choose CMOR over the other cards, you can be able to get warranty on it. Should something happen to the chip, you're going to be able to get updates in the future and all that great stuff that comes with it. So be sure and check them out down below in the description. And with that being said, let's start this comparison. Alright, here we are with CMOR. We see the CMOR chart obviously looks great. We can tell that that obstruction is there. It looks like little rock piles or really little rubble piles. It's really clear. You can see what's there. It looks like in the top corner there's a little piece of structure off to the side of that obstruction area. Let's zoom into that and see what that looks like. It looks good, and it looks like something you might want to go fish and check out while you're there. Here we are with Navionics. You can tell that obstruction is there. It's not as clear. That little spot that we saw in the corner there, that's not really quite noticeable, and chances are you probably wouldn't run over it and you probably wouldn't fish it. You can't really tell what it is either. Go back looking over this, you can tell there's something there. It's just not quite as clear, and it's not as convincing as a CMOR chart to fish it. Here's the CMAP. The little circle there is the obstruction area. As you can tell, that obstruction is not marked on the CMAP. There's some other structure on the chart. Another part of the area, but there's nothing there. This should look familiar. It's Egg Monkey channel. Navionics prize spot. It's all over their website to show shaded relief. We zoom in, it's clear but not super clear at the same time. You can see there's detail there. You can see there's stuff there. Let's see how it compares to the other charts before we make a judgment on this spot. Here's the same spot on CMAP. Definitely looks better on Navionics, but as we zoom in, you can see that there's some structure there on the bottom. It's definitely not clear. You can tell something's there. It's just not clear at all, and you can't really tell what it is. As we look at the other stuff farther down the shipping channel, we can see there's some other rock piles and stuff, but that's not clear at all, and you can never pinpoint anything. Here's a spot on the CMOR map. It looks good, definitely better than Navionics so far. As we zoom in, we can see the ledges and everything where it folds down, drops off. It's clear. If you wanted to spot a ledge on there, you'd be able to find it on there. It looks good. As we look on the other side of the channel, we can see the rock piles on the top of the screen, the ledges in the channel. There's some sand in there too, but there's also some good structure in there, and it looks good on CMOR right now. This is the CMOR chart, another spot on the chart. It looks good on here. This is actually a good grouper spot. If you buy the chart, West Florida cart, and you can find it and you know what you're doing, you'll catch grouper on there. But it looks good. You can see the ledges on there. The rock piles clearly are in there. Like, you can see almost how everything looks all together on the bottom. You don't even need to use your side scan with these charts. It's so great. So let's check out this on another chart. Here's the same spot on CMAP. You can tell, at least now we can see something on CMAP, but it's not anywhere near as clear as CMOR. You can definitely tell there's structure there, but it's not very clear at all, as you can see. Here we are with the Navionics chart. We can see it's there. We can definitely see the structure there. It's just not as clear of a picture as CMOR, unfortunately. And we can tell the structure is there. It looks good, but it's just not quite as clean and as slick. And that's why you pay for quality with CMOR.